Quite simply, one of the best bands on the planet, easily. Warmduscher, live in session from Maida Vale with Fashion Week, followed by Staying Alive. Hello, guys.
Hey, Mark.
Hey. First off, I wish you were here in Salford with us, but you know, you live in the middle of nowhere, and it takes a long time to get here. So next time, most certainly. Clams, would you mind introducing your bandmates, please?
Love to. So from my immediate left, it's Mr. Blue Otis Wright on the drums. Next to him is the one and only Benjamin Romans Hopcraft on the bass and on the vocals and on all those other things. After him is Mr. Marley Mackey, a.k.a. The Worm. He's on the jiggly fingers. And closest to me is Mr. Quicksand, a.k.a. Adam J. Harmer.
Fabulous. Just as you would want it. And so the album, Too Cold to Hold, it's out on the 15th of November.
That's right. Yep.
I believe so. Anyway, that's what's written down in front of me. So you have been on the road for a couple of weeks or just under. How's that been going?
Yeah, it's just 1 week we've been on the road. Yeah, right. It's been great. It's been great getting back there. You know, you can probably hear it in our voice a little bit, but we're getting back. Yeah, we're on we're having a great time. The crowds have been really good and a lot of good support, and the new song's been going down really well. So it's good. It's good to be back where it makes the most sense.
Yeah, absolutely. And so mention the fact that the album is called Too Cold to Hold. Too cold to hold what?
Life.
Yeah. Is that too deep a question at this point in the interview?
No, I don't know. I think we kind of made...
It's lager, isn't it?
Resolved during... Well, no, me and Marley created we made a song which is on the record, and we decided to call it that, and then Clams created like a whole world. We just wanted the song to be called that, and then Clams created this whole world about the struggle through the lyrics of that song, and then we just it seemed to represent a lot of things on the album, so we called it that.
Yeah, and when they sent it over, I was literally free. It was during that time when they're telling you if you put your heat on, you could have like a 700-pound bill or something. Right. So yeah, I was all peed off.
Right.
And these guys were having a blast out there.
So, well, Ben, you joined the frame then, and so the album is self-produced. You produced it with Jamie Neville.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, does this mean that the whole thing will be bass heavy?
Actually, it's probably the least bass heavy album so far, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know. It's definitely like probably got lost in a few other instruments and bass, because I was kind of doing a lot more than just playing, which I usually just do. So yeah, kind of explored other avenues a bit more, I think, on this record.
Well, I was going to ask you, in all seriousness, what curveballs did you actually throw into the kind of recording process of both of you?
The curveball, I don't know really. There were the main curveballs were really like working with some of the features that the artists that we featured with on the record. So, like working with Cuckoo Chloe, working with Grace from Confidence Man, working with Leanne LaHavas, working with Jashi.
Irvine Welsh is on there as well.
Irvine Welsh as well, yeah. So that was sort of the things that kind of changed up the dynamic from a sort of typical kind of us experience, I guess.
Sure, and so just for the listeners' benefit, Irvine Welsh, what does he contribute to Proceedings?
Clams, he can...
Yeah, he DMT. Yeah. He just describes his experience on a hallucinogenic, and it just came about. Yeah, he's just like a friend, and asked him to get on it, and that's what he sent, and that was his description of a 5-EMO DMT trip.
Right.
Yeah.
All that in how long? 3.5 minutes?
Well, yeah. Well, the thing's about 2 minutes or something is vocals, but. Like I said, I just said, hey, do you want to do an intro? And then like a day later, he just sent that. So
was that a bit like you did with Iggy?
With Iggy, that I wrote the thing because he was just like, yeah, write it. And but obviously, I'm not going to write anything for Irvine, whatever, you know.
Fair enough. Okay, so I have read your press release. It might sound like I haven't, but what's this GQOM? I mean, I'm not going to go and attempt to pronounce it at this point in time, but can you explain it, please?
Guam.
It's kind of like, it's just a sort of subgenre of kind of sort of house music, I guess. It's like electronic music, which is predominantly from South Africa, really. But we started listening to just a lot of random mixtapes, just by chance, really, in the van when we were on tour, and we were we just kind of noticed that there was a lot of similarities in the energy that we felt we kind of responded to musically ourselves. So we kind of just, we're just kind of exploring different genres of music that reminded us of ourselves, really. So that was kind of, and that was one of the genres of music that we found that was just cool.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so I know that you're going to America and Canada early next year.
Yes.
So, Clams, you're going to Boston, you tell me, and your family can go and watch Warmduscher playing live. Have they ever seen you playing live before? Not
with Warmduscher. They've seen me a few other times with other bands. So this is going to be really exciting because, sighting, and I say sighting, it's going to be probably very frustrating and surreal. But we're going to be playing in Somerville. So I'm like, all the people that I know from the Cape hopefully will come up. And it's going to be my mom's 81st birthday on the date, so we're going to drag her old butt up there.
Wow!
Yeah,
drag her old butt up there.
That's right. And then old Ma Baker, we're going to get her and my brothers and sisters, and hopefully it's good. Yeah, I'm really excited for it, but also very scared. It's all one of those things. I say it now, but by the time I get there, I'll probably be running for the bleachers.
Will you watch your P's and Q's with your mum being there?
Oh gosh, no, they have to watch theirs.
Fair enough. So we've just mentioned about the production of the album. Previously, I have worked with Dan Carey, an absolute legend, obviously, which just begs the question, Ben, to you once more. Any Miss Tiny on the horizon?
Miss Tiny, yeah. I mean, we have been recording a bit. We had a bit of a break, just for some personal reasons. But we recorded most of the album already. We kind of feel like we're going to write a bit more, and then we're going to try and finish it off probably early next year. So once that's done, we'll probably have some kind of idea about an album.
Fabulous.
So,
okay.
Yeah, man, we just got to let the stars align.
Yeah, absolutely. And so the tour, we've mentioned it continues tomorrow, and we also need to mention, Ben, that your womb mate, as we know, Miles Lulu, is the opening act on all the dates.
Yeah, man, he's I don't know, actually he comes on tour at a certain point.
14th, I think. No, 12th. Sorry, 12th.
Yeah, but he's looking forward to it. It's probably like we've always kind of wanted to do stuff together musically, so it's kind of there's even more fun that it's going to be with us and some kind of weird sort of childhood dream, I guess.
I often tell that story about how when you couldn't, if I've got this right, when you couldn't perform with Warmduscher some of the early dates, and Miles would get up, and obviously you are identical twins, and he would have long hair and you had short hair, and it'd be in the space of 2 weeks, people would say, "How's he grown his hair like that?"
Yeah. And a lot of people, I've met quite a few people actually that have sort of introduced themselves to me, and I realised that they just met my brother. So,
no bad thing getting confused with Miles, is it?
It's a great option to have.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so and the dates continue. As I say, I was looking forward to seeing Miles, but he won't be at the Ritz. We'll go through the dates. So tomorrow, Oxford O2 Academy. On the 6th, Lead Project House. The 7th, Manchester Ritz. I shall be there. The 8th, Brighton Mutations Festival. The 9th, Bristol Mutations Festival. The 10th, Swansea Patty Pavilion. The 12th, Sheffield Leadmill, the 13th, Nottingham Rock City, the 14th, Newcastle University, the 15th, Glasgow QMU, and then a bit further down the line, and it's a big old unit, it'll be an amazing night, the 29th of November, you're playing the Troxy in London.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually fun because it's the first time we're going to end in London.
Right.
Usually, for whatever reason, we have to go to Brighton, so this is going to be interesting. It's going to be a big one.
It is. It most certainly is. Well, every show Warmduscher is a big one. But anyway, you've got 2 more tunes to do for us. Can't thank you enough for coming and playing for us at Maida
And
Vale.
we'll see you at the Ritzy, right?
Definitely, mate. 100%, yeah.
And you're gonna join us on stage?
Well, I cost a fortune, but we can talk about it.
All right.
Okay, so you've got 2 more songs to do. What are you going to do for us?
We're playing Pure at the Heart next.
And Cleopatra's.
Cleopatra's.
Fabulous. Okay, Warmduscher. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.